to be a problem. Are you seeing something specific that is leading to that?
Our energy is down. Just not ready to play out of the halftime. That's all it is.
And then you talked about learning a lot about yourselves going into this road trip. JB talked about the same thing. Now that the road trip is over, what do you feel like you learned?
We got a lot of work to do. Yeah.
Darius, second quarter, end of the second quarter, beginning of the third quarter continues to be a problem. Are you seeing something specific that is leading to that?
Our energy is down. Just not ready to play out of the halftime. That's all it is.
And then you talked about learning a lot about yourselves going into this road trip. JB talked about the same thing. Now that the road trip is over, what do you feel like you learned?
We got a lot of work to do. We got to get back to ourselves, playing on both ends of the floor, playing defense, most importantly. Yeah, just trusting each other for real. That's our main thing right now, trusting each other. Just play as one.
Kelsey
Russo, The Athletic. Darius, kind of going off of that defensively, what have you been seeing that you guys need to specifically work on to improve on that side of the floor?
Just taking a one-on-one challenge and then just helping each other on the backside. If one person gets beat, everybody has to just sing into the paint and help out and just try to make them get contested threes. No easy layups anymore.
And, you guys have built a lot of your offense in the paint, but what's the key, or what are you seeing for your success on the 3-point line that needs to kind of improve overall as a team? Is it just the open looks, or is it just shots not going down? What are you seeing on that end?
We turned down a lot of uncontested threes to make another read. So we just have to just shoot the open ones. When we shoot the open ones, they're going to fall.
Marla
right now, or Akron Beacon Journal. Darius, do you feel like you've been through a lot? Coach keeps talking about how you guys have stuck together. Have you felt like you've survived a lot during this stretch?
What do you mean by we survived?
Do you consider this was a lot of adversity, just, losing these games, and, just how do you consider this a challenge to overcome this kind of adversity here?
Yeah, it's adversity to us. We're just facing adversity right now. We think it's like our 6th or 7th game that we lost. So, we just have to stick together. Just have to play Cavaliers basketball. This isn't about anybody else or other teams. It's about us. So we just have to stick together and play as one.
Was this any kind of a wake-up call, considering how good you looked against the Nets?
No. We just played our brand of basketball when we played the Nets. And we're just getting away from that with all the injuries and all the new guys coming in and stuff like that. I'm not putting that on anybody, but we just have to get back to ourselves. Have to help each other. Shoot open shots, stay aggressive, get back on defense. All the little things that's just making us not click. So when we get back to doing our little things and being us, I think we should be in good shape.
Thank you.
Spencer Davies, basketballnews.com. Darius, do you feel like when an initial action doesn't work for you guys that there's a tendency that you can't really find a plan B or plan C and you just kind of go after it on your own? Or is it just not making shots like you were talking about earlier?
When an action doesn't go right, plan B and plan C is the next option. So I don't think that's that's just basketball. So just playing our offense, moving the ball, get into the paint, look for spray outs. That's our next step. So that's what we have to get to do.
And when you talked about turning down uncontested threes, does that include yourself? Did you have any opportunities tonight that you wish you would have had and put a shot up instead of driving it in? Or
Yeah, for sure. It's a couple times. They keep telling me to shoot the three, so I have to get back to shooting open shots. When they go under screens, I have to shoot those. My coaches and teammates are on me about that, so I'm definitely trying to get more threes up, hopefully. As a team, not just myself.
We'll go two more. Christos, then back to Fito. Christos, go ahead.
Hello, Darius. I would like to ask you, what is the main issue that you would like to resolve about the rest of the season?
Just show that we have heart. We just can't stop competing. This isn't the Cavs from last year or 2 years ago. I think that we have a lot more heart. We have a lot of talent on this team. And I think that we can actually do something. We just have to stay together, keep pushing, keep fighting. Don't let all these losses get in our heads. We have to just stay as one and play our basketball.
And also about the atmosphere in the team, do you believe that with a win, a huge win, you can change the atmosphere and the rest of the season?
Yeah, just one win will feel great. We just have to get to that. We have to get to that one win, and hopefully we can just keep rolling. But like I said, the losses just can't get to us. We can't hold our heads on these losses because it's more games coming up. That's one good thing about the NBA. It's another game.
Thank you.
Fito, last one.
Darius, are you surprised the Andre Drummond situation has gotten to this point where he's not playing with you guys anymore?
That's out of my hands. I'm just here to play basketball and win games. That's out of my hands.
But is it strange to see him over on the sidelines, not helping you guys?
Yeah, it's strange, but like I said, it's out of my hands. That's up to him and our GM, our coaching staff. I'm here to play basketball and win basketball games. I'm not here to be in all the politics and stuff like that. I'm here to win.